welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman. Today I'm taking you around our 2013 MY14 Jeep Wrangler. As you've seen from inquiring the car, only just over 50,000 kilometres and exceptionally priced. This video is going to be mostly about condition. Starting at the front, unmolested example, hasn't had any accessories fitted to bull bars or any sort of that off-roady gear that you see a lot of these done with. The front grille here presents brilliantly. I can't find a single stone chip across the front of the, oh, there's one just there if I'm brutal on the car, but there's nothing really to note at the front. Front bar presents brilliantly. The under tray at the front, I would hazard a guess this car has never even seen a dirt road, let alone a four-wheel drive track. It presents that well all the way around and underneath. Obviously got the big plastic fenders on the Wrangler here, down into the factory alloy wheel, no gutter rash there, and a brilliant condition Goodyear Wrangler tyre on the front. Coming down the front now, obviously got a big aerial, flat windscreen, up to our removable T-tops. It's a bit cold today, but summer is coming. So you can easily, it's about a minute job, if that, for one person to take both sides of the front half off. And then if you're a bit more keen and you have a spanner about, you can take this whole section off as well and just go to the beach. And the best thing in the world to drive with the tops open. If you get really keen, you can actually take doors out too, but that's a little bit more involved. Side steps, no signs of damage there, no signs of scratches, nicks, anything on the paintwork. Down into the rear wheel now, genuine alloy wheel, no signs of scuffs at all, and yet again, brilliant condition Goodyear Wrangler tyre there. Mud flaps at the back. Round to the back of it now, we've got the Goodyear Wrangler tyre on the back. Hasn't even touched the road, this one. Still got the little paint lines on it, on a unmarked spare wheel there as well. If we quickly just open the back now, it's the bottom opens first, and then obviously you just lift the top up as well. Does have a rear wiper for the mornings. Gas struts take it out of the way nice and easy. We do in the back of this car have a nice subwoofer, so if anyone loves their music, this is the car for you. Little 12 volt socket there, so you can charge an iPhone or an iPad for the back passengers, or put a little fridge in here for the day trip. Got a little carpet mats here as well. And underneath here, you've got tool storage and obviously the bits and bobs. This is where you store all the nuts and bolts if you were to remove the roof. For safety, obviously does have the big roll cage. Always forget to mention that, with more speakers in them as well. I mean, as I said, the right car if you like your music. Simple matter of shutting that, shutting this one, which is actually really light considering it's got a tyre on it. And shut that, it closes nice and easily. No signs of damage anywhere at the rear of the car. Doesn't have a tow bar fitted, so you know it's had an easy life. No one's towed a heavy trailer or reversed someone's boat into water with this vehicle. Lockable fuel cap, nice. Down this side, we've got a couple of very minor marks just on the hard top roof here. They have been touched up with black pen. Probably happened when someone took the roof off. They might have just lent it against the garage, a little bit rough, but it's just a couple of tiny marks there. Nothing down the side of the vehicle here. Rear wheel, unmarked alloy wheel, brilliant condition Goodyear Wrangler tyre on the back yet again. Unmarked doors here. There's a little bit of, that's actually water, so there's nothing there at all. Good. Keeping on down, no more scratches or anything on the front of this car. Down to yet again a really good condition Goodyear Wrangler tyre on an unmarked alloy wheel. So the whole way around this car, I cannot stress enough how clean this vehicle actually is. Around to the front of the Wrangler now, let's talk about the engine. Obviously we are looking at a V6 3.6 litre engine. It's going to give you a very impressive 209 kilowatts of power, 347 Newton meters of torque out of this little two-door. Through a 5-speed automatic transmission, 4x4 of course, you're going to still get 11.3 litres to the 100. Out of a 70 litre tank, you're going to get well in excess of 600 kilometres of driving range. Right, we're inside the Jeep Wrangler now, and quite a funky place to be actually. It's quite short, but really cool. You see everything, and you feel like when you've got the roof off, just driving this out in the bush is just the best thing in the world, or at the beach. We'll start on condition, I suppose. That's why you're here. Steering wheel leather wrapped, black leather, black stitching. We've got all of our menu buttons here. You can control the nav system from there, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Behind here is 2 buttons for the station up and down, and as well behind on this side you've got volume up and down. As I mentioned at the rear of the vehicle, great audio systems in these Jeeps, and of course cruise control on the right thumb. One of the 4 airbags here. We've got dual front and dual side airbags on this car. Door locks are on the door here. Very funky styling with the big rivets everywhere. Big chunky Jeep aircon vents, which you can point exactly where you want. Actually, I do like that. While we're over here, big mirrors on the Jeep, quite easy to see where you are, and you'll notice a little heated symbol there. When you put the rear demister on, it does heat the mirrors first thing in the morning. Brilliant idea. Coming across, dashboard nice and easily laid out. tacho on the right, even with a little green bit telling you if you drive here, you're going to get economy. And obviously speedo, 100 kilometers an hour, dead in the center, very easy to use. Going across now, I should probably stop and talk about these things, shouldn't I? They're stalky bits. We've got wipers on the right, and of course the rear wiper, and then we've got headlights at the left side. A little different, but you get used to it pretty quickly. Going into the center now, we've obviously got our navigation unit here, showing our super secret location here at 20-32 Kangan Drive. Now, almost forgot, we've got to go up. Electrochromatic mirror, gone to the days where you have to flick the little switch. It does it for you. Someone with bright headlights behind it, dims down automatically. As for the roof, this is a different car, so I'll actually point it out. This roof here, to unlatch the center, all I do is that, and that. And if I open my door a little, I can actually pick that up. That's how easy it is to take the center roof off in this car. You can do it in a couple of seconds, actually. So how good is that? Got a little distracted there. Better shut that. So that's how easy it is to take the roof off, put it in the back, go for a drive. If the weather turns good, nice. Back down and into the center, Mr. Lynn. Those watching at home, Lynn's my cameraman. We've got two more of the cool Jeep vents there. We do have the two front power windows, both automatic, of course, which is nice. Climate control, easy to use. How much fan, what temperature, where you want it. Down from there, we've got a 12-volt socket. Traction control, car is fitted with traction control ABS, that sort of fun stuff. Of course, we've got downhill descent control. Sort of like off-road cruise control in a way. It's pretty nifty tech. A button there to test all the indicators at once. Headlight height adjustment if you've got a lot of weight in the back. And your electric mirror controls are down here for the two mirrors. Automatic shifter, as I mentioned before, 5-speed automatic. If you go through the gears, put it into reverse, then you've got neutral, drive. And if you're feeling like being sporting, you actually have up and down over there as well. So nice and easy. Across to the left now, the other stalk, as I mentioned, it's 4-wheel drive. We're currently in 2-wheel drive for economy. That's what you're going to be using on the road. If you go onto dirt roads, you pull it back one for 4 high. And that's obviously going to count. Most 4-wheel drive tracks, to be honest, will be done in 4 high. And then if you get into ruts and the big horrible stuff, 4 low is available there for you to, and this thing will go anywhere. We've got little nooks and cavities everywhere, big handbrake there, center console, which is lockable, of course, which is nice. Opens up another 12-volt socket in there with a little cord holder, so you can plug your phone in and pop it in the cup holder to charge it. Going around the interior now, cloth interior presents really well, quite well actually. No signs of stains, scratches, nicks or anything like that. Nothing jumps out at me. We do have, as I mentioned in the back, there is floor mats for this vehicle. There is 3 of them. I think 1 is missing, but we do get cars as they come when they're traded in. You'll see that I like this Jeep since 1941. Pretty cool little feature to have on the grab handle here for the passenger. One of the many airbags in here. Going into the rivet things I was talking about before, pretty cool look. And into the back seat. Now my cameraman is actually really tall. I just keep saying he's about 7 foot tall. He's just under that, and he fits with heaps of headroom back there as well, lots and lots. And that roof that he's looking at now, as I mentioned before, can be removed. So as you're coming back to the front, I'll just jump into the service books because that's pretty important stuff. One thing to note with it, we've got our little plastic one here, but we do have the original Jeep leather bound one, which is quite nice. In the service books, we've got the 15, the 30, the 45, and then we've done one at 51,400 kilometers, which is where it is now. So full service history on this vehicle as well. Thank you for watching this video walk around tour of our Jeep Wrangler. As you've seen, brilliant condition outside, no signs of off-road use at all. Stunning condition tyres, great condition alloy wheels, brilliant condition inside, awesome audio system, removable T-tops as well as removable rear. This is probably the most fun car out there. Do be very quick for it. Give us a call, 9907 0555, and thank you for watching.